FixUp Strategies 3 and 4, Module 1, page 25. While reading, you should be asking yourself, is everything clicking? If you're hitting clunks, there are several strategies you can use to make things click again. In the last lesson, we discussed two strategies. If what you're reading still isn't clicking, there are other strategies you can use to make sense of the clunks. Strategy 3. Look for a root word, prefix, or suffix in the clunk that might help. Often, words are made up of different parts. The root of the word is the basic, central part of the word. Prefix are the things we add to the beginnings of words to change their meaning. Suffixes are added to the end of the word. For example, the word reverse. This is the root of the word. It has a basic meaning to go backwards. If we add this suffix to the end of the word, ibble, it changes the meaning. If the word reverse means go backwards, reversible means can go backwards. If we further change the word's meaning by adding a prefix, the word now means cannot go backwards. So in this, we have the root of the word, reverse, the suffix, ibble, and the prefix, On its own, the word irreversible is a long, complex word. But if we know the parts of it, the root, the prefix, the suffix, we're able to understand what it means. This can be applied to many different words. Let's look at this example. The politician says that the complaints against him are unfounded. The root of this word is found or founded. If something is founded, that means it is established or started. If we add the prefix un, meaning not, as in uncool or unsafe, that means this is not established or not founded. So the politician is saying that the complaints against him, they haven't been established or started. They have no base to them. They are not to be found. FixUp Strategy 4. Determine the part of speech to help you understand the clunk, or ask yourself if there is a similar word in your first language that can help you. For example, it's important that citizens living overseas know how absentee voting works. In this sentence, the word absentee might be a clunk. First, you might recognize that there is a root in here, to be absent. So even if we're not sure what absentee voting is, we know it has something to do with being absent. Beyond that, if English isn't your first language, or if you know a second or third language, often there are words with similar origins that might help. These are called cognates. A cognate is a word with the same meaning with a similar origin that's just in a different language. For example, the word absent is identical to the word for absent in French and very similar to the word absent in German and Spanish. Since many languages have similar origins, words within these languages have similar spellings and pronunciations. And see if it's similar to a word that you do know. Remember, while reading, you should be asking yourself, is everything clicking? If things aren't clicking, you can reread the sentence with the clunk and look for key ideas. Reread the sentences before and after the clunk. Look for a root, prefix, or suffix in the clunk that might help. Or ask yourself if there's a similar word that might help you.